My Grandpa Burton was a small man. He looked like Elmer Fudd. He kind of looked like President Hinckley for the prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He sort of resembled him a little bit. And President Hinckley reminds me of Elmer Fudd, the cartoon character. And Grandpa Burton also reminded me of Elmer Fudd, the cartoon character. But good man. But with all respect to President Hinckley, what a wonderful, wonderful man and prophet he was. Grandpa Burton, though, however, had a very wonderful personality. He joked a lot. To me, he could relate pretty good with the younger kids. I wish I knew him better. I wish I knew more about him. But Grandpa's joking personality was really an important thing. He owned Ken's Market, which is now a daycare center across from the elementary. Ken's Market, he built that store. It's kind of got an arched roof, and I remember the trucks pulling in with the meat in the back of them, the cows hanging up, that had been slaughtered. They were cleaned. They were ready for what do they call that when you cut them up? Butchering, and they would hook them on these meat hooks, and they would pull them in through the door on the west side, and Grandpa would be back there with his apron on and his cutting tools and cutting the meat, and how cool that was. But I really love my Grandpa Burton, and when I go into the store, I really enjoyed going in there, and Grandma would always give us a little bag of candy that had broken licorice in it, or pieces of candy, and she would give those to us, and we loved it. Grandpa Burton and Grandma Burton were really nice. Grandma Burton seemed like she was a little bit more quiet, kind of more of a stern personality, but I loved her, and she was pleasant. I wish I knew her better, though. She died, I think, in 1977 of stomach cancer, and I remember the night that she died. Grandpa sat in the chair in the living room, I believe on the west side in that southwest corner, and he cried and wept the entire night. And anyway, I don't know. They had a working relationship. I don't know what their relationship personally was, but they worked a lot together, and it was Grandma Burton. She was a Shaw, but anyway, the night that Grandma died was very difficult for everyone. It was difficult, especially for Grandpa Burton.